People always described Lara the same way: simple, quiet, easy to please. The kind of girl who wouldn't argue, who would rather understand than fight. To most, that sounded like weakness. To him, it meant convenience. For 3 years, she stayed. She stayed through nights he replied late with "sorry, I fell asleep." She stayed through the sudden password changes he brushed off as nothing. She stayed through the moments he turned his phone away just a little too quickly whenever she leaned closer. And every time she noticed something off, she chose silence. Not because she didn't see, but because she was waiting. Lara was observant in ways people underestimated. She memorized patterns: how long he took to reply, the way his tone shifted depending on who he was talking to, the exact moment his attention drifted away even when they were together. She noticed everything. She just never reacted. Until one night, everything aligned. He was in the shower when his phone lit up beside her. She didn't mean to look. But she did. "Miss you. Take care. Delete this." No name. Just a number. Her heart didn't race. Her hands didn't shake. Instead, she felt calm. Like a puzzle piece finally finding its place. She unlocked his phone. And what she found wasn't just betrayal, it was a version of him she had never met. Conversations filled with lies. Different stories for different girls. The same words he used on her, copied and sent like she was just one of many. And worse, messages to his friends. "She still believes me. Too easy. Long term? Just pretending." She read every word. Slowly. Carefully. Making sure nothing escaped her. When he came out of the shower, she was exactly where he left her, sitting on the bed, scrolling through her own phone, her expression unreadable. "Babe," he said, smiling like nothing had ever been wrong. She looked up and smiled back. The same soft, trusting smile he had always known. But something inside her had already changed. Nothing changed. At least, that's what everyone thought. Lara still laughed at his jokes. Still replied quickly. Still showed up when he needed her. If anything, she became even easier to love: less questions, less drama, less emotion. Exactly the kind of girlfriend he always wanted. And that was the problem. Because Lara had stopped reacting and started collecting. Every message he sent, she read. Every excuse, she remembered. Every inconsistency, she quietly stored away. She didn't need arguments, she needed proof. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The more she observed, the clearer the truth became. He wasn't just cheating. He was performing. Different personalities for different people. Sweet to her, charming to someone else, careless with his friends. He adjusted himself depending on who he was with, like he was playing roles in different lives. But Lara was watching all of them. Then came the twist she didn't expect. One afternoon, she received a message from an unfamiliar account. "I think we need to talk." She almost ignored it. But something told her not to. They met somewhere quiet, far from anyone who knew them. When Lara saw the girl approaching, she felt something strange: not anger, not jealousy, but recognition. "I'm not here to fight you," the girl said. That alone was unexpected. "I know about you," she continued. "And I think you deserve the truth." Lara listened. The girl wasn't just another one. She had been told the same lies. The same promises. The same future. The same "I love you," delivered with the same convincing tone. For a moment, silence filled the space between them. Not tense. Not hostile. Just real. "We can expose him," the girl said. Lara shook her head. Too simple. Because this was no longer about just telling the truth. It was about making him face it. Lara stood, calm and certain. "Let him think he's still in control," she said. And that's when everything shifted. Not out of Ange. It was his birthday. The kind of night he loved, friends around him, loud laughter, drinks flowing, attention exactly where he wanted it. Lara was there, standing quietly beside him like she always had. Supportive. Present. Invisible. At least, that's what he believed. He wrapped an arm around her as he greeted his friends. "This is the one I told you about," he said proudly, like she was something he owned. "She's solid." Lara smiled. But not the way she used to. There was no warmth now. Only certainty. As the night went on, the room grew louder, more careless. People were relaxed, distracted, unaware that something was about to change. Then Lara moved. No announcement. No warning. She stepped forward, picked up the microphone, and tapped it lightly. The sound cut through the noise. "Can I have a minute?" she said. It wasn't loud. But it was enough.